Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and as you can see I'm in my car and we are going to be doing a random Yanni's car chats. As you can see, I have no makeup on. I'm having a crappy feeling day. My kids were all sick and my husband was sick last week with some kind of a stomach bug, and finally it has reached me after cleaning up all kinds of vomits and cold stuff and coughing and diarrhea, and it was a mess. It has gotten to me. So yes, TMI, but it's life. I mean, what it is. So I'm not feeling so hot. I'm actually on my way to go pick up my husband from work because we still only have one car. So mommy is still Ubering everybody around. So I'm exhausted on top of not feeling so hot. I just wanted to do this little random Yanni's car chats because I feel like when I'm in the car, I have a chance to put my thoughts together because there's nobody calling for mom, asking me for something, wanting me to do something, telling me something, screaming, crying, or something. So it's just me and my car. I don't put any radio on because my life is so full of chatter and screaming and crying and yelling and fighting and all kinds of a mess that I welcome silence. If you hear that little background wind, that's just because I have this back window open because it's a little warm and I didn't want to put the AC on, so I have the windows blowing a little cool air in. But yeah, so it is spring break right now, 2019, for my children. They have been, like I said, they've been sick since the day, Thursday was their last day of school, and Thursday's when they got sick. I guess that was their going away gift from all the kids at school. So between babies and my middle schooler, elementary schooler, and my husband, they've all been sick. Now it is hump day. It's Wednesday, the 20th, and yeah, I'm sick. 5 days after spring break starts, so my stomach is like blah. I haven't really eaten anything. I have some ginger ale, and yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on this morning. I got up at 5 in the morning to take my husband, or 4:30, to take my husband to work. He had to be at work at 5, and then I got to take the kids to daycare. And then I came home and I was planning on doing laundry and everything, but I just feel so under the weather that I was just like, I'm gonna sleep. And I slept from 8 o'clock all the way to 11:30. I was like, holy shit, I never sleep that long. And my kids were nice enough, you know, my older ones were nice enough to just kind of check in on me and make sure I was doing okay. I just let them know that mommy wasn't feeling too good, I needed a nap. But yeah, went and I got up. I showered, I washed some makeup brushes, I put away a whole bunch of makeup that I had taken out to play around with, and I like to switch up my makeup just so that I'm not showing love to just one type of makeup palette or foundation or concealer. So I just kind of moved some stuff around, put some stuff around. I've been playing with the Kathleen Lights and ColourPop collaborations, the Zodiac, the Dream Street, and a whole bunch of her pigments and things like that. So I put all of that away, even though I'm obsessed with it and I want to play with it every day. I put all of that away, and I am going to take out maybe some makeup for, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a super early day at work, but maybe for Friday and Saturday, because I work Saturday nights. So I'll take out some new makeup and play around. I have a ton of new makeup in a drawer that I need to play around with, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably do that. Spring is in the air. Today is the 20th. I believe tomorrow is the first day of spring. If not tomorrow, then Friday. So of course I would be doing a spring look, just kind of getting it out there. Maybe something with some flowers or something, I don't know, something artisty or artsy. The hell was that? Artisty. Like artistry makeup maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens. I got a ton of liquid eyeliners, colorful ones, and I got some stuff coming in from ColourPop in the next few days. I am obsessed with ColourPop, you guys already know. I probably put like minimum two orders a month in, and I'm getting ready to put another order in tomorrow because they're dropping their Disney villains collaboration tomorrow. I'm so excited. I want to get the eyeshadow palette, and I want to get the Ursula inspired stuff for my sister-in-law because I got her the Ariel stuff for Christmas. So I want to get her that, and then just to kind of do like you know, yin and yang type of thing, so like Ariel and Ursula. And then they don't have, which is so funny to me, they don't have something focused to be the villain for Beauty and the Beast, because you know they have Belle, so that was kind of weird. And I was like, oh well, but they have like all the like high villains, or the really popular villains, which is Cruella. They have Maleficent, they have the Evil Queen, they have Ursula, and then they have two random ones. Well, not random because they have Tiana, but they have Dr. Facilier, and then they have Hades. And I am interested in both of them because I like both of them as villains. I actually like probably Dr. Facilier more than I like Hades, but it's interesting. I want to see their color combinations and see, you know, what it is that they have. But I'm probably going to pick up Dr. Facilier, and I don't know, I have to really look, but the one that's interesting to me is Dr. Facilier. So I don't know, we'll see. And like I said, I'm gonna get the Ursula one for my sister-in-law. Then I'm also putting in an order for Morphe because tomorrow, James Charles put in his video yesterday that they're restocking his palette tomorrow, and I am on the email list, and it's being stocked tomorrow at want to say it was 8 a.m. PST, which would make it 11 o'clock, I want to say, tomorrow. So I'm excited. I want to get that. So that's on my list too. So a lot of stuff that I want to buy. But yeah. So this is just kind of rambling. Haven't really done anything for spring break. This is the first day that spring break has been actually relatively nice. It's been wet and cold for the last 2 or 3 days. It's like winter wanted to do its like last hurrah before leaving, and spring like pushing through. So, but we haven't really done anything. Like I said, today I'm not feeling good. My husband's working the next 2.5 weeks straight, I guess, without a day off, because he had put in for some time in April, so I don't know how that's working just yet. I don't know, but so we really can't take the kids anywhere, and the babies have daycare and they can't miss daycare. So Saturday and Sunday, I think I'm off Saturday. I want to say I'm off Saturday. Yeah, I think I'm off Saturday. The kids have a birthday party on Saturday from 1 to 4, so I have to go ahead and take them to that. And then Sunday I'm off. I'm gonna purchase some SeaWorld tickets, but I'm doing that in April. And then what else? I think that's pretty much all that's been going on in my life. I don't know, work-wise, work has been all right. I have been trying to see if I can figure out, I have to learn the social media thing better to kind of market myself, because prom season should be coming in the next few weeks, and I want to put myself out there to be able to do prom makeup, or anyone's makeup. You know, I really do need to practice on other skin tones and things like that, but I have to purchase foundations and things like that, and I haven't had a chance. I know. I have a ton of makeup, but I have foundations that are my skin tone. I need to have foundations that are lighter, foundations that are a little darker. I have to invest in that. And then my sons, aside from being on spring break right now, they're all doing okay. My 12-year-old, like I told you, was having a rough time. He is getting through it day by day. But you know, it's hard. He's in that weird age. And you know, I was talking back at I was talking to my mom, thinking back. What was that? And asking her, you know, how was it that she did it when we were growing up? Like, I want to be able to nurture and support my children's dreams. I don't want them to have to settle the way that I had to settle, because, you know, I have such a large family that I can't really, really, truly focus myself on my dreams. You know, so I kind of settled to be able to provide for them and be able to take care of them. Same with my husband. My husband had to settle, and, you know, responsibility comes before dreams. And I know it sucks, but that's just life. We have a large family, and we have to provide for them, and we have to make sure that they have everything that they need. So I asked my mom, you know, way back when, being that she just had me and my sister, how was it that she went about nurturing our dreams? And she said, well, the biggest regret that she had was pulling me out of dance school, because she knew that I had so much talent. And just because I let my grades slip a little bit, just because this was like new for me, going in, you know, and I had to learn how to balance both of them, she just yanked me out of dance school. And she said that was probably the biggest regret she ever had in her life, being that she knew that I had so much talent and I could have done something, I could have been someone, I could have succeeded in something. And I still love dance. I absolutely love dance, and of course I'm too old to even think of being any type of a dancer at this point. But, you know, I know myself. I am a driven, determined, passionate person, and my dream is to own my own business or to be my own boss. That has always been my dream since I was 18 years old. I didn't want to work for anybody else. I wanted to have my own shit, be my own boss. And that's my end goal at this point, is to be my own boss. The next big dream that I have, and it's a dream that is not just mine, it's my husband's and mine, is to have a house. But we want to have a house the way that we want it. We don't want to just settle and buy a house, you know, whatever. You know, we want them to be made to our specifications, if it makes sense. So, I mean, those are the only two dreams that I have left. Of course, I want to be able to be comfortable, and I don't want to be able to worry about, when am I going to pay this bill? Am I going to be able to pay this bill? Can I go buy that blouse, that shirt, those shoes, that, you know, makeup, that eyeshadow palette? You know, can I, you know, I don't want to have to budget so badly. I want to be able to have a little bit of a cushion where I'll be like, yeah, you know, let me go to the movies. Yeah, let me go out to dinner. You know, right now I've been wanting to go out to dinner with my husband for the longest time, and I can't even do that because we don't have it in our budget. Like, what is that? But this is going to be to be continued, because I'm here picking up my husband. And yeah, I'll see you later. We're back. Dropped my husband off. So I am here with my 12-year-old. We're going to a doctor's appointment. And yeah, so back to what I was saying. I was asking my mom, you know, how did she feed our dreams? And she was all regretful about taking me out of dance and things like that. So I have been, you know, wondering, how can I feed my children's dreams and support them and all that kind of stuff, because I don't want them to struggle and settle. And, you know, you heard all that. I've been trying to do what I can to see how I can get farther. That's why I have to learn more about this social media thing, because that is how you can get where you need to get to pretty fast. So trying to learn more about Instagram, which my 12-year-old has to teach me a lot more things than what I know. Trying to learn YouTube as much as I can. I don't spend enough time on either of the two because I'm busy, you know, with my personal life. And also Twitter, learning how to get things out on Twitter. Facebook, I am not really on Facebook like that. I don't really post a lot, which I'm supposed to be posting like once to twice a day. But for me, I don't do very much. And I don't, you know, put makeup on just to put makeup. I kind of put makeup when I go to work and things like that. So it's so hard for me to like really post a whole bunch of stuff. But I have to get better at it, and I will. I tell my son, you know, to build his Instagram, right? I tell him, if you guys want to see him, he's there. Well, half of him is right there. I tell him to post on his Instagram and, you know, make sure he's consistent. And I'm always shouting him out. I'm always telling people about him. He's so talented. So I just kind of feed it that way, like word of mouth. You know, I'm always feeding their dreams that way. I'm always doing word of mouth. I'm always talking them up. I'm always supporting them. Anything that they need, anything that they want, I'm constantly trying to get the next new thing. I'm trying to stay on trend. I'm trying to learn new things and things like that. But, you know, that's all I can do. With my 10-year-old, he's still so young. He wants to do an Instagram. Not an Instagram. He wants to do a YouTube channel, but it's so hard to do a YouTube channel. It's like, it is a full-time job. People think that it's not. It's just a hobby. No. Being on YouTube is a full-time job, basically. You have to learn so many things with editing and uploading and just, you know, taking thumbnails and learning your demographics. And it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
I mean, it's a lot because, I mean, some people don't know how to edit and stuff. Like, I myself, I do a lot of art, so I know how to pretty much edit and
get in the frame.
And so I'm on my phone 24/7, and I don't really play games on my phone. I'm always on social media, and I just don't do anything with my life. I go to school, come home, eat, and go to sleep. So I started editing, and I edit my own pictures sometimes for fun or all that. It just takes time to get used to.
Well, you also use filters, but there's also Facetune and what's the other one that these YouTubers be using? Some other app that they actually fix their pictures and make them much better in quality or whatever, maybe. But it is a full-time job to do all that, you know. You have to learn so many different skills just to get a picture up, get a video up. Yeah. So it is a full-time job, you know. But that's the best way to get yourself out there, to get yourself noticed. And a lot of people have told me it's all about the hashtags. I suck at hashtags. I don't really know how to do much of the hashtags and tagging people and tagging when I do makeup looks. I've fallen off the last, I'm gonna probably say, and it's been a while, probably about 5 or 6 months. I used to be like really into my description box on my YouTube channel. I used to put every single makeup item that I use, and I would tag a lot of the brands. When I did like one brand tutorials or one brand first impressions, I would tag a lot of the brands. But I've gotten so lazy, and that's just my own fault, because it is a lot of work, and I am a mom of 5 kids right now at home, and a wife, and I work a job, so it takes a lot out of me to upload a video, and then editing a video. It's filming the video, editing the video, and then getting all of your products and everything together, uploading the video, sharing, liking, you know, trying to make sure that I get it on Twitter, trying to make sure I get it on my Facebook page, trying to make sure I get it on Instagram, trying to make sure that it's uploaded correctly on YouTube, and then making sure that I'm consistently uploading. It is a full-time job, you know. So it is what it is. But if you want something bad enough and you dream about it and you're determined and you have passion for it, then, you know, nothing is going to stop you. And that's why I continually do what I do. Yes, I have fallen off on a lot of my stuff, like a lot of little details of it, but I am consistent on uploading. I am consistent on trying to film videos. I need to get back into getting my descriptions together and all that stuff, because I was really, really good at it like the first 6 to 8 months, and then I ended up falling off when, you know, busy season came for my store, because I work in retail, and I took on a new job, and it was a lot for me, and I fell off, and that's my fault. But now I'm prioritizing a little bit better, and I need to just get back on that. But as far as that, you know, like I told you, this is just a random Yanni's chats. you know, it's hard raising kids in this day and age. Everything is electronic, social media, it's, you know, the internet. Everything is like, they want it right now, right when they can get it. They don't want to wait. Everything is just so quick that, you know, no one wants to wait for anything. Everybody wants results now, and it takes time. You know, you're not going to be an overnight sensation. You're not going to have a video that goes viral. You know, it's some people have that luck and some people don't. Sometimes it takes the consistency and the time and years, and then finally you get that big break. And I feel like, you know, that's going to be me. I just have to be consistent and keep going and don't let anything veer me off my path. And it'll, you know, I'll get my time, you know, 3, 4, 5 years from now, maybe. It is what it is. I wish things could be different. I wish there's something that hasn't been done that maybe I can do and it'll put me on top, you know, but everything has been done. You know, there isn't very much that hasn't. And people are all about sharing their lives and sharing what they can. I was always taught to be a private person, so social media for me is like
the new big thing.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to share my intimate personal life because I was raised to be very secluded, very intimate about my personal life, my children. I don't want to have my children on social media on blast. There's no reason why I should have my 1.5-year-old all over plastered on social media. You know, like I was always taught to protect my children like that. That's just, you know, you don't want to be having your children all out there, you know, because there are a lot of crazies out there. I hate to say it like that, but I watch Criminal Minds and I watch NCIS and I watch CSI and all these other crime shows, Law and Order, and there are some sickos out there. And that's why I'm so weird about social media, because people can manipulate social media in so many bad ways. Social media is a good thing, but also social media can be a bad thing. So that's why I'm trying my best to preserve my younger children as much as possible. And I would love to put them on social media. They do like the cutest things and they do like the weirdest things, you know, and I'm like, is this going to be the thing that's going to put me on top because he did something so cute and it's going to go viral, and then that's going to be my 15 minutes of fame? But why am I going to use my children for that? You know, I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Like, I can't get around it. So that's why I'm so private. And you don't see so much of my children on my videos and on, you know, my Instagram and my Twitter and my Facebook. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I want to keep them kids for as long as I can, or babies for as long as I can. It is what it is. It's a parent's thing. Right? Yeah. But anyway, this is just a random, you know, whatever. I felt like I needed to talk. But yeah, I mean, if you guys feel the same way that I do, if you guys are having struggles with your kids, of course. If you guys are having struggle with your kids, or if you guys, you know, I have a lot of resentment in me, and I'm actually going to seek out counseling for myself because I feel like I need to see a counselor, just because I have a lot of things that I need to wrap my head around, and I need to release, and I need to talk about, and I need to figure out how to accept and move on, and how to maybe go about some things. I need to de-stress a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, there's just a ton of things that I would have probably done differently in the past. But, you know, we're in the future, or, you know, we're in the present, and we're looking forward to the future. So we can't dwell on the past, and I try to live by that, but it's so hard when the past is what created the present, and the present is what's going to lead to the future. So it is what it is. But thank you so much for listening to my little random rambles, kind of Yanni car chats. And yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, please leave it in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys are going through. Let me know what you guys are feeling. If you guys feel the same way I do, if you have you know, any kind of advice, just please let me know. And yeah, Thanks again for watching, and I appreciate all the love and support, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye.